Here's Emolga. I don't have anything to say.
That's a flying squirrel.
Emolga is the most forgettable of all the Pika clones.
I think it's very egregious that they gave Minccino an evolution and not Emolga.
Yeah.
I would love to see Emolga.
I'll say I love the Pokemon that look like animals I can identify in the real world. So I love this flying squirrel.
Yeah, but it doesn't do it.
Historically accurate.
Historically accurate. It doesn't turn into anything. It's just got, we move on to Carablast. Which I kind of, it's tough to get me to care about a bug.
Yeah.
But I do like Carablast.
I like
gimmick.
what they decided to
gimmick.
do here.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going to evolute?
Yeah, it's going to.
Cool.
So he's going to evolve. So what happens is Carablast only evolves if it trades with, if you trade it with another Pokemon.
Sure.
You switch it off. When it evolves, it turns into Escavalier.
You could pay me $1 million and say, look at that Pokemon and tell me which Pokemon it started as, and I would never get that original.
Yeah.
But this is part of the gimmick.
This is part of the gimmick. Though I'm not seeing Shelmet as the next one. I don't know why.
Well, but I mean, he gets a shell.
Yeah, but he evolves when he trades with, here, let me just show you. We got Shelmet right here. So that's coming down the line, but Shelmet is the other Pokemon that you.
So he gets the shell.
He gets when Carablast sees this guy.
The idea is they trade.
He takes the shell,
and then Shelmet
evolves into Excelgor, and he takes. I don't know what he takes.
I guess what's that? His body looks like
doesn't have a shell.
He doesn't have a shell.
But his body, it looks like he's stuck in a sleeping bag. No mobility.
It's true.
It is true.
I can't disagree with you, but I really like Excelgor.
I like Excelgor too.
Hate it.
I love Excelgor.
His type
I'll never
is
use
shell out.
Yeah.
I'll never use Excelgor.
Yeah.
But I like him.
I do like.
And he lost his dick nose.
He lost his little nose. It's true.
I wish I could lose my dick nose.
Yeah, wouldn't we all? What I wouldn't give. Fungus. Fungus is a cute Pokemon. I do think.
I like that I can identify this in the real world.
I think it's a sweet Pokemon.
Fungus is a fungus.
I hate every single thing that this Pokemon stands for, because it is this for me is like, excuse me, that's my mom. This is the final straw.
Tell her I said hi.
Yeah, I know. This is the final straw.
Yes.
Of this generation for ripping off fucking Pokemon.
Yes.
And I hate it. It's so poorly done that I don't give a single fuck if it's a Pokeball fucking fungus piece of shit.
Yes.
I don't care. I hate this Pokemon.
Fungus, when you see him out in the game, he looks like a
real
Pokeball.
world.
In the real world, yeah. When you see him
he
looks like a Pokeball.
Since 1990, whatever, if you see a Pokeball in the real world, it means there's an item.
There's something.
No, I
to
understand.
Get. Yeah.
Pokemon Go of sorts.
Yes, but now when you see him, Pokeball, you can click it and it might be this guy instead.
But there was a gimmick back in the day where
it would be.
Do you know the Pokemon Voltorb? There's a
was
Pokemon Voltorb who quite literally is a Pokeball.
Yes. Okay.
So you would walk up to him and you'd be like,
it would be the same thing.
And you'd be bamboozled, and they're fucking redoing it.
It's very much a gimmick. I cannot stand Amoonguss.
I hate both of them.
This didn't evolute. This just got some shields.
Yes. The only good thing about Amoonguss, I swear to God, is that it's funny little name.
Amoonguss.
I think Amoonguss is very funny.
You can't tell me why Amoonguss is funny.
I think it's just that it's Among Us.
Yeah, that's what I'm like the
fungus among us, the fungus among us.
What is the fungus among us?
Among Us, like the app.
What?
The app, the
the little game.
What is it? Where you were either a trader or a spaceman?
This came out before Among Us.
8 years before.
Wow.
This
is not new.
But I can't tell you what it means. But there is just there's just people. There was like a little idiom or whatever that you would say the fungus among us.
What does that mean?
I don't know. What
nobody knows.
Nobody knows. But it was a saying, and fungus among us is a stupid little play on that.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. I can't stand this Pokemon.
They could have a stupid little play on my bullshit.
I don't like any of it. I don't like this Pokemon one bit. Talking about a Pokemon that I do kind of like. Frillish.
Frillish.
These are the floating
jellyfish
Pokemon.
What?
I like them. I think they're charming. When I saw them the first time, I was excited to see where they would go.
Okay, so these go somewhere.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Could be promising, but it just looks like dust.
They're like royalty
I don't think
jellyfish.
it was floating. It's not a jellyfish. It's like an onion.
To me, this is the boy, not the girl.
Yeah.
The boy, it looks like
I think they're both girls.
No, this is a boy because of.
But he has mascara on.
Well, he does have mascara on. Well,
The
nobody says he's not a little feminine.
I know he looks feminine, and that's why I think he looks like you when I give you surprising news.
Yeah.
I'm shutting that down. Continue. I'm not giving you the response you want.
Frillish turns into
I wasn't looking for any.
Jellicent.
Oh, he looks like the
now he has
snowman from.
Now they both have your big jumbo head.
I do have a big ass head. He looks like the snowman from Elf.
Oh, he does look like the snowman from Elf.
With
yes.
the little mustache.
He looks like the snowman from Elf. People say he looks like the Pringles guy, the Monopoly man, all these sorts of
Anyone
things.
with a mustache.
Yeah, anybody with a
he
mustache.
looks like.
Yes.
Agreed.
I like these
with
Pokemon.
mascara though. With mascara.
I think
Which is your
this was
preferred?
fun.
Would you like the blue or the pink more?
Blue. I don't. What's this pink's beak? I don't love the beak.
No, that's her mouth. That's her mouth. She's got a little puffy boa around her head. This is not a beak.
Which do you prefer?
I think the blue one is funnier.
I think so.
Yeah.
Too. I think the pink is.
I'm not following the pink. I don't.
And
get
like
that.
the exciting thing about this Pokemon is that it's part ghost type.
Yes, it's part ghost.
I don't-
For whatever reason, I don't know why.
Water ghost.
But
Like,
it's a water
It doesn't
ghost.
mean anything to me, but that's nice.
Yeah. Here is where you lost me.
it's
I
a fish.
cannot fucking stand Alomomola. I hate this Pokemon with such a passion. I think it is boring. I think it is a missed opportunity.
That's
with
a
Love Disc.
fish.
It's just a sunfish or whatever that.
What I'm
fucking
confused
thing
about
called.
is like if you're fighting other Pokemon, all the other Pokemon we've seen are on land. Like,
I know that's something that they don't really ever answer. It's
does
just,
this
for whatever
float
reason,
in air? Does
fish
this
is
only
able
fight
to
in
fight on the land for whatever reason? Yeah.
but like, was it floating? Does it grow legs?
No, it's just
Does it
floating.
just exist?
Or you just say that you pour out a swimming pool and it comes with that.
There's
don't
a
get it.
Hawaiian type of Pokemon that looks like this fish. But can I challenge you?
What?
Amelia, there is a Pokemon from Gen 2 who is the same color palette as this Pokemon, same water type, same whatever.
Sure.
Gen 3.
It's just it's a heart.
Yeah.
It's just like a little itty bitty heart.
Yes.
Same. It's a pink little fish. It's a water type. Gen 3.
Still water, all right.
The exciting thing, it's not exciting, it's annoying, is that Pokemon that looks exactly like this guy does not evolve into this Pokemon.
And people were really annoyed by that.
Okay.
Now hear me out. Just accept that for what it is.
Does this evolve into anything?
No.
Okay.
It's just two Pokemon that do not evolve that look exactly like each other.
Yep.
Yes.
Following.
Is there a more Ephraim Bernie fucking thing than two Pokemon
Oh, come on now.
10 years apart that look exactly alike, that do not have anything to do with each other?
Oh, that's you.
Look, I understand
I'm
that's
just
silly.
saying.
That's a silly thing that
You
I would
created them out your little mind, and Pokemon
There's
said
no-
yes.
There's no.
But I think I would have a little bit more fun. I think I would have a little bit more fun.
I don't
Would
doubt
you?
that.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Would
doubt
you?
that. I don't doubt that. But I'm saying
He's floating on air, but he's
this
a
is a
Look,
gimmick.
you know what else?
that
What I really
you
don't
would
like about
do.
this Pokemon the most
What?
is that see where it says Alamola or whatever.
Alamomola.
Alamomoa. So it's got like a name of sorts, and then under it usually says like chinchilla
Yeah.
or floating or like
This is the caring
bird.
Pokemon.
It usually says
Caring.
something like chinchilla.
Yeah.
It says like the species. It says caring.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
what kind of
caring?
Pokemon is
What?
it?
It's a fish.
Caring
I'm looking
what?
at it. It's a
Caring.
fish.
It
It's a
cares
fish.
for
Why does it
you.
not
It
say fish?
cares.
It should say
cares
fish.
for
It should
you.
say fish.
I know it probably should. It probably should. Here's a Pokemon that I think
Nope.
people like.
Looks like a dust mite.
It is a little bit like a dust mite.
This is my second favorite bug of all time.
I remember this. Yes, you like an electric bug, don't you? Now?
I love an electric type is what I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I love Joltik. Amelia. Joltik, he's like fucking this little big. How big is he?
What is he? He's
Just
like
scroll down, you can see it.
He's like he
0.04 inches.
Yes.
He's a little fucking thing.
Wow.
Understand? I love Joltik.
He's supposed to be a tick.
He's like, yeah, no, look at me, I'll fucking fight. Just go ahead to the next guy. Go
So
to Galvantula.
Joltik turns into Galvantula.
I love Galvantula.
If I saw that in my apartment, like I'd be so scared.
I don't want to ever like touch him.
Yeah.
But I
So
love
good
Galvantula.
fighter, maybe, but like the other ones, I kind of would be like.
How big is he?
He's not that much bigger, I don't think. He's 2 feet.
No, he's bigger. He's a lot bigger.
He's become a bigger bug.
This is 2 feet exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it?
Same from last time. Yeah. I like Galvantula. I think Galvantula is this was a good generation for bugs. I like Galvantula. I think this is a good one. I like a little spider. No, is it a spider? It looks like it only has.
It's a tarantula.
A tarantula. Oh, look at this guy back from the grave.
Oh! Big fighter.
Pharoseed and its subsequent Ferrothorn have been nothing but a thorn in everybody's side.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because he's probably a big fighter.
He is the most
He looks indestructible
Pokemon.
Yeah, he looks like you could not beat him if you tried.
So we'll just try because Pharoseed
let me try.
becomes
what am I trying on?
Ferrothorn. He becomes Ferrothorn.
Unbeatable.
There will be a day
where this inherits the earth.
There will be a day where you and I have to like make our all-time Pokemon teams.
Yeah.
I think Ferrothorn is on it. I think Ferrothorn is a top.
Ferrothorn's an amazing Pokemon.
A top 6, top 5 Pokemon.
I
love everything about fucking Ferrothorn.
Stop this thing.
I can't.
If you like, just give me like, if you say like, hey, you have free reign, pick whatever Pokemon you want to make a team. I don't know how I don't pick Ferrothorn.
It's such a great Pokemon.
I love Ferrothorn.
It's a very
I
very
love
cool
Ferrothorn with
Pokemon.
all my fucking heart.
Yeah, no, I think this Pokemon's great. He's very very sturdy and strong. You can't stop him.
Look, the thorn.
It's a great
I can't root him in any sort of reality.
But
which is what I love, But I also can't look at him and say, "Oh, that's where he's penetrable."
Yeah,
that's a shielded animal.
Yeah,
it's all about penetration.
It's all about penetration, kids. Write that down. Here's Clink, and here upcoming will be Clang. The gear Pokemon. Again, this was not a good year.
This
for
looks
Pokemon,
like Chip and Dale of Pokemon.
Go ahead, go through this Pokemon.
So
go through it, and then once you get to the final stage, I'll
Clink.
Gear, you freaking like,
Clink turns into Clang.
Looks worse.
Clink turns into Clang.
He's lost an eye and a mouth.
Clink turns into Clang, and then you'll never guess where we're going because Clink turns into Clink turns into Clang. Clang turns into.
I wish it was Clong.
I wish it was Clong.
I actually thought that was the joke, like Clink, Clang, Clong.
No, it should.
It's not go to Clong.
Instead, it turns into Clink Clang.
Stupid.
What?
I don't.
What
it's
an
fucking.
annoying.
It's Clang with a Saturn ring.
There you go.
What an annoying Pokemon.
What is my favorite Pokemon of all time?
You love Magnezone. And this is the rip-off Magnezone.
It is them
pissing.
Yeah.
Taking a huge fucking warm piss on my favorite Pokemon of all time. How fucking dare they? This is where I was like, fuck this generation. It doesn't work. Stop copying Gen 1. This is horse shit. Are you kidding me? Fuck this Pokemon. Oh, shut up.
He has one eye.
Yeah.
It's kind of it feels like there was a gun to the back of their heads, and they're like, okay, you got to think of something real quick.
You need something for fucking the Magnemite line.
Okay, you need the Magnemite line. You got to do it right now.
Oh, ugly.
It's so upsetting to me.
I hate this Pokemon.
I don't like its weird little prolapse over here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, this thing. I don't like that.
I don't like that his name's not Clong.
Yeah, I don't. That would have been the one thing that saves it.
A fish.
Now here's Tynamo. Tynamo is a teeny tiny little fish.
Look, at least it says Ella fish.
Yeah,
not
Ella
kind.
Fish.
Or whatever frick that last fish said.
He's twice as big as a Joltik, but that doesn't mean much.
0.2 inches.
But he's a fish. I love fish.
He's a little fish. Tynamo becomes electric.
A big fish.
Electric.
Which is a little eel, which I like. I like an eel Pokemon. I'm surprised it took us this long.
The thing that Amelia will not be able to appreciate about this Pokemon, to go to the final stage.
Electric turns into Electros.
Electros, yeah. Is that this Pokemon, so like electric types only have one weakness, right? And that is ground. So this is a pure electric type. So theoretically, like if you have a ground type, it's double effective. You can get knocked out.
Yes.
This Pokemon's special ability is called Levitate.
Which means it cannot be hit by ground moves. So meaning it technically has no weaknesses, but can still be hit, just not for double damage.
Exactly.
It's a clever Pokemon. People liked it for a while.
You're telling me that's what I wouldn't like about this.
He's saying that you wouldn't like totally get it.
Yeah, well, I think you had to explain that to me.
No, what I was saying was that I think that you look at this Pokemon, you're like, oh, this is pedestrian, and I think that's fine. I'm saying this is like an important historical Pokemon for that reason exactly.
All right, okay.
That's all I'm saying.
What I don't like is that the first two evolutions of him, I'm like, a fish.
Yeah.
I see this. I wouldn't think fish.
I know it's kind of it's not it's like an eel with arms.
That's not you. I wouldn't even guess that was an aquatic animal.
Yeah. I do kind of like it, and it's not. It's still not water type though. Is the thing.
There's
but is it name? Is it?
It's still the
it's still fish.
Yeah,
Okay. Interesting.
There was controversy about this Pokemon's evolution. So like it looked like this in game more or less, like when it first came out. But when they did the 3D sort of like renders,
it looks real shitty.
It looks
very
really
shitty.
Stupid and goofy. Because you see its
Sure.
big fucking fat lips and mouth. Like,
yeah.
It looks
okay,
stupid.
so maybe more like a fish.
Yeah, exactly.
It
But
looks
see
more like a
how it
fish
looks,
when you see it.
But you see how it looks kind
Wow.
of cool right now?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think this looks cool?
No.
I think this looks cool now, and it looks weird.
It looks now it looks more like a used condom.
A condom.
A condom. Elect condom. Here's LGM.
This is an Ephraim Bernie Pokemon.
You're absolutely right. It is an Ephraim Bernie Pokemon, but I still never use it.
Yeah. No, I know that.
Yeah. I like it. It's the alien Pokemon. I think that LGM and BEM, though I can't remember what they stand for.
Go to BDSM.
They're plays on acronyms for aliens. So LGM turns into BEM.
Into BDSM.
BDSM.
That's right, kids.
They're like they're little aliens.
That's a nudist.
Well, I can't
disagree.
Look at his little tan long coat he wears.
He has like a
like a little trench coat.
He's gonna open it up
coat.
and
He's like,
flash.
he's a flasher.
Yeah. Flasher.
Yes.
That's the word, not nudist.
That's nudist. I was like, well,
he's a little covered, but he's ready to flash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like BEM despite him flashing people. I don't think
Ephraim
he's
Bernie likes BDSM. That's right.
Hey, yeah,
the next Pokemon.
And
put that down.
flashers.
Put that down. I'm gonna
Ephraim
move. We
Bernie
don't have
likes
time for that.
BDSM.
Here's when you started to win me back a little bit.
Do you know what I realized?
What?
This Pokemon, this generation, as much as I hate it, has a handful of some of my favorite Pokemon of all time.
It is true, right?
Which is crazy.
It's weird how that worked out.
Yeah.
So Litwick.
This is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time.
This is of the inanimate objects we've seen, so like
Yes.
ice cream, gear, whatever.
You love this guy.
Love is strong, but Candle, I'm like, oh, you can hurt someone with fire. You're seeing fire can hurt someone. Period.
Yes.
That's an inanimate object that I'm like, oh, that's kind of creative.
He's a little cutie patootie.
Ice cream and gear, like I don't really get
Yes.
why you're making that a living, breathing fighter.
Yes.
Where a flame, I'm like, oh, nice.
Nice.
And it is cute.
And he's a ghost. He's a
Oh.
ghost. He's a ghost.
Does he
fire
evolve?
type.
Yes,
He does.
Let's see.
So Litwick turns into
Lit twat.
Lampent.
Okay.
So
Lamp Pokemon.
Lamp Pokemon.
I know you love a lamp.
I know. Hey,
I love lamp.
We love a lamp.
I think this whole line is perfect.
This whole line is perfect, but I think
this is a
Lampent is
perfect
often
fucking Pokemon.
overlooked for the admittedly superior final evolution. He gets to evolve
Oh,
one
he goes
more time.
Okay. Sure.
But I do like the little kind of street lamp vibe. I think that's a
Absolutely.
fun thing. I wouldn't even, I'm glad that we get the last one, but there is a part of me that's like, okay, if it stopped here, it'd be fine.
Yeah, but I don't want to even say that. Like, looking at this is like still good. Like some of the other actual animals we've seen have been great.
Go.
I'm looking at this, I'm like, fun, but like I'm
Lampent turns into Chandelure.
Oh.
What is this? Freaking Beauty and the Beast?
Yes. It is a ghost chandelier.
Justin Bieber.
we were talking about Justin Bieber.
Hey, in the
Amelia
comment
Dahmer
section
thinks
below.
that Lizzo is better than Justin Bieber. Tell her why she's
That's
wrong.
not
Lizzo
exactly.
is okay. Well, wait. We can't just be saying this in today's day and age. You can't just be like, "Oh, I love Lizzo."
The podcast's too long. Come on, go back to Pokemon. That's exactly what she said, though. So, this is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time.
Chandelure is amazing. Chandelure is a great Pokemon.
Love Chandelure. It's badass. It's sick. Fire. Ghost. I'll have you know that when I did my playthrough of Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby.
Alpha Epsilon.
Yeah. I got an egg from my brother because I wanted this my fire type.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Fucking sick.
No, that's cool. I love Chandelure. I think Chandelure is maybe the best fire type in this thing. Maybe the only one to use. Then we get Axew.
That's Squirtle.
Do you also...
He is a little bit like Squirtle. He is a little bit like Squirtle.
A green Squirtle.
I think you're going to like where this goes.
Tusk Pokemon. Congratulations.
Axew, and this line, for me, is one of the best dragon types. And there's a lot of very good dragon types.
I am conflicted, though.
No, I know he's not a popular one. But for me, he's so much what I love about Pokemon.
Let's go through them.
Yes.
Let's go through them because I want to respect the Axew line.
Yeah.
Because I do love...
Axew,
I love so much about him, but I do have qualms.
Axew turns into Fracture.
Wow.
Which is a sick name.
Yes.
Sick name.
Fracture, the Axe Jaw Pokemon.
A fighter indeed.
Yeah, a fighter indeed.
Yeah.
A great Pokemon.
How big is that guy?
Can I go out on a limb really quick?
Yeah.
I think what he evolves into is going to be Amelia Dahmer's favorite Pokemon of this generation.
I think so too. Because he goes one more time.
Wow. Okay.
3 feet.
He's on a good roll.
He's going one more time. Fracture turns into Haxorus.
A fighter. Kind of. I don't know if I'd say favorite.
Who's your favorite then? You can't. Name one.
You know that bald one?
You like the little Scraggy?
The yellow guy with the eyes.
Well, but you didn't like Scraggy.
Not as a fighter, but like...
You just liked him.
I don't
you liked him sexual.
I don't like this color of this guy.
You're not trying to fuck this Pokemon, by the way.
I'm just telling you, I don't... Cool. There's a lot of like shows you can't watch because the actor's too ugly. I can't fight with him because his color's too ugly.
Yeah, clickbait the show.
Yeah, straight white guilt.
Straight white guilt.
Yeah, that one episode was so good, guys.
That's what you said, huh?
Yeah. We had a whole season of straight white guilt. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, I watched that.
Yeah, I like that.
Trust me, I watched that shit.
Yeah. Haxorus.
Mucus color.
I try and get this thing every time. If I play this game, I try to get this Pokemon. I think this Pokemon is so sick.
I have a thing against single stage pseudo legendaries.
Yes.
I mean, like single type pseudo legendaries, rather.
Yes.
I don't like how he's just a dragon type. I wish they threw the rock type on him. I wish they threw a ground type. I wish they threw something at him. I understand competitively, like that's like not always the cleanest idea.
Yeah.
I get it. I think his design is sick.
I think so cool.
I think his design is so fucking cool. I wish that they made him like 10% more shill. You know? I wish they made him 10. I wish he was a 10. Like he's already a shillmon. Take him all the way. Give me a ground type. Give me a rock type. Give me something. Give me a dark type. Give me something.
No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
I just don't like the dragon type 100%. And like because like what are you what set are you running on this Pokemon?
Now you run Dragon Dance on it. You do Earthquake, Iron Head, Outrage, and Dragon Dance.
Yeah, but that's so fucking basic.
Oh, it's a basic Pokemon.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's basic. Yeah. It's basic.
And the other reason is that this Pokemon often gets outshadowed because there's another dragon type that is very famous in this generation, which you might like even better. So here's Cubchoo. Here's the polar bear Pokemon.
This is cute. Wait, I don't like the snot.
He has,
nose.
weirdly enough, he's got this huge
the
fucking
snot's
snot
really weird.
I like his snot. I like his cute little snot.
Super cute. Does he fight with it? Is there an asset? Can you like?
I think he does
like
do
swing
that.
the snot
There
at
is something
people?
that I think he does do.
He's got to be able to.
I think
I
this
think
is
the
a
idea-
Pokemon
but I-
would come up with, but,
But Amelia,
there's something
it's
weird
cute
about
because
it.
like the snot is supposed to be frozen.
Yes.
So like you know what I'm saying?
Adorable.
Cubchoo turns into, maybe you'll like this, Beartic.
I like Beartic.
Beartic is one of my favorite of the bears,
I
but
like
he's not
bears.
my favorite.
Well, you
bear.
went from snot to
I like
like
bears.
drool. Is this frozen drool coming out of his
It's
mouth?
his beard.
It's his beard. He's got.
Are you
I like
sure?
Ursaring better than this one.
Yeah,
I do.
totally.
Yeah, I do like Ursaring better than this.
It's
one.
outclassed.
I do like this Pokemon.
I think he was cuter as a baby.
Can you run
Nothing to
Earthquake
say.
on Beartic?
I think you can.
Does it work?
I think so. I think that's usually you cover
Use
fire.
that as use that as
cover
coverage,
fire,
right?
steel, and rock with it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can cover. You get this. Maybe I'm
I
wrong.
don't know. I'm not because Beartic. I mean, like when you see an ice solo type, you're like, oh, who cares?
The problem with
Right.
Beartic is that it's so slow.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. And it goes faster now because it's got Swift Swim. But
It is no,
and
it has
it's got
Slush-
both. It's got both. It's got
Swift Swim
Slush
and
Rush.
Slush Rush?
Yeah, it's got both.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's weird like that.
That's your competitive weenies
Yeah,
section of this podcast.
Exactly. Here's
Right, Amelia?
Cryogonal. I really don't like this Pokemon.
Hate this Pokemon with all
Crystallizing what?
my spirit.
Chris, yeah, mama.
This is like the
Your mom's
cell, but worse.
Obamna.
Like the
Yeah.
cell, I'm like, oh, cells exist.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't really. I can't wrap my head.
If
around
you're gonna
this
take
Pokemon.
two
I-
round Pokemon with no limbs, the
I-
cell's probably doing better than the crystallizing.
I don't like it. I think it's too hard to look at. I don't really get it. It's a snowflake Pokemon.
I
It's-
think that's what it's going for.
Yeah.
Aren't we all snowflake Pokemon?
hey, on the
Not
Bells and
me.
Whistles podcast, you betcha.
Joe
Joe Biden.
Yeah, Joe Biden. You didn't vote for No,
I
she's-
did
she's-
vote for
she's-
Joe
She's
Biden.
on the right side.
Yeah,
folks. It's a
she
joke.
is.
The right
Uh,
side, the left side for now.
Oh,
This is
God.
so just I don't like this Pokemon at all, like
skipping
one bit.
past
But if they
this.
gave this Pokemon a baby type,
We
I would
already
love
seen
it.
this
No,
guy.
I don't
We
think
saw
you
this
would.
guy.
I
We
don't
saw
think
Saw
Shelmet.
this- wait,
I love Exceldor.
What is that?
I hate Stunfisk.
That's like
a
fish that got run over by a car.
It's one of my most basic Pokemon like things, and I hate that I hate Stunfisk as much as everybody else does. But I
Yeah.
think Stunfisk is just so.
What is it?
fucking
Is it a
bad.
fish? Is it
It's like it's like a flounder.
This is the example of a Pokemon that like I'm supposed to hate. This
Yes.
is a Pokemon that I'm supposed to hate, and he's supposed to like.
I
So
can't
he's
stand it.
pissed.
But he's
Yeah.
fallen.
He
Wow.
likes it.
Yeah.
I mean that he doesn't like it.
I'm so
because I
mad.
hate this Pokemon. This is a dumb fucking
This
Pokemon.
is
They
such
shouldn't have
a
made it.
bad Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's awful.
It's
so
already dead.
bad.
It's over before it began.
Yeah,
Nah.
there's never this thing never had a chance. of
No.
winning. It's
Dumb
awful.
fucking
I don't
Pokemon.
like it.
Trap Pokemon.
Here's a Pokemon that I think is often
That's Winnie the Pooh.
Can I
it
be
is a little
frank
Winnie
with
the
you?
Pooh. Yeah.
No, it's face. That is Winnie the Pooh.
I really like this line. Will I ever use it in a million years? No.
This line surprises me. There's always something that I find out about it that shocks me a little bit.
How many things are there to find out about this line?
It's got weird moves. It's if you look at it, it's got Regenerator.
It's
Which
from
is
the
a
100-acre
completely
forest.
Yeah, no, I know. It's from the 100-acre woods. It's got the strangest ability. It's got Inner Focused, Regenerator, and Reckless.
It's got hidden abilities.
They don't know what the fuck they want this thing to be.
Who's your favorite Winnie the Pooh character, and why is it Gopher?
Yeah, I knew you were gonna
Actually,
say
wow, I like Kanga.
You like Kanga?
Yeah, I like
Roo?
Kanga and Rabbit. But I think it's just we used to have this computer game as kids, and they had the coolest levels.
Ah, I see.
Here's Mianxiao.
I love Mianxiao.
I think that's one of the ones they were trying to make sexy.
It's a little horny for sure.
Yeah.
Look at the eyeshadow.
I now
Yeah.
feel self-conscious about bringing up whether a Pokemon is sexy or not because I feel like,
Yeah, don't make it weirdy. For
now I feel like I will make it weird.
Why?
Is the thing. Because I was the first one to bring it up, and now we're all like, okay, well, like...
No,
Although,
this
does he
Pokemon's
think it's
for, this,
hot?
po-
Yeah,
this
yeah.
Pokemon is horny for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with saying this.
she's giving Nala You know, when she comes back, and there's like people
She's
like
giving the knowledge
sexualizing.
sex scene.
That when
she
she like,
giving
it's
the
just
Nala
it's the
sex
eyes.
scene, yes.
The eyes are doing that Nala
if there
thing.
were ever a Pokemon
She's serving
that
cunt.
I was about to say that ever serves cunt. This is the Pokemon that serves. Yes. Unfortunately, that is true.
Yeah.
I
love Mian Xiao.
I do like Mian Xiao.
Horny or not.
I do like Mian Xiao. I think it's fun. I wish I knew how to use it in the right way.
I really don't.
I wish I knew
how.
I
don't think you should be using women.
I won't use it.
Well, I'll make sure that mine's how many? Yeah, it's 50% male.
Wow,
I'll make sure that it's a guy.
50-50.
Talk about the Pokemon that bugs Ryan to no end.
We talk about let's Land Before Time.
Here's Druddigon.
I really am a sheep. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because if you just gave me a simple little baby fucking toy dragon, like just a little fucking just a little fucking guy.
The charger?
If you just gave me a little fucking guy, I'm on board for Druddigon.
Yeah.
There is no circumstance on planet Earth where I use this solo stage fucking dragon type ever in a million, gajillion, quadrillion fucking years.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just won't do it. Would you?
No.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Think Druddigon is...
People will go on about you have an evolution kink. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Druddigon is... Yeah. Oh,
Can I unplug here?
Fuck this generation. Fuck this bad generation. I don't like Druddigon. Druddigon's dumb and stupid.
Looks like a fighter, though.
I don't like Druddigon, but that being said, the next like several lines are some of the best of this generation.
Are they?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Golett.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like his eyes.
Yeah, he's fun. He's fun.
I hope one day to have a son like Golett.
I think you will. And
yeah.
Ground and Ghost.
You call him Go Lion.
Yeah, no.
Go Quigley.
Go Quigley.
Yeah, go Quigley.
Go New York. Go New York. Go.
Go Biden.
Go. Go Biden!
Next time you get Golett and Golurk, name them Go Biden. So Golett is the golem Pokemon. He's a little automaton.
It's cute.
And he turns into
Ground
Golurk.
Ghost.
Yeah.
I think is one of the most logical evolutions.
It's great.
This is very clearly his baby form.
Yeah.
Do you like his little skinny knees, though?
I never thought about it until you said it.
You like his little skinny knees?
Look, I could Tanya Harding him in 2 seconds.
I think the best legs all look like that.
I love
90% calf.
I love Golurk. I love grass. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Ground Ghost. This is
such a great Pokemon. This is
such a great and Amelia, he also doubles into a fucking cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, love. Multi-purpose.
Like he does like a Transformers thing.
He's a fighter.
Yeah, he's a great Pokemon.
He's sick as
fuck. Impenetrable.
Golurk is...
Let's give the competitive people a second.
Yeah.
One of the worst ability situations in all of Pokemon history.
What? With Golurk, he's got what? He's got Iron Fist, Klutz, and No-Guard.
Klutz is terrible.
Klutz is awful. But, yeah, I mean, between Iron Fist and No-Guard...
I know, but this was back in the day before you could get a fucking item.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, you caught a Klutz fucking...
You got a Klutz. That is true.
That's all I'm saying.
When you were catching this thing, it was a 50-50 chance that
if you got a Klutz fucking Golurk, it's like,
awful.
oh my god, what a terrible thing.
I don't know why they gave him Klutz.
Yeah.
But he has no gender.
And
so,
even if you do... Yeah,
no
I mean,
gender.
But
so they have no gender,
nor do any of us.
Be correct.
Yes. Nor do any of us.
Right.
Certainly not on this podcast.
Yeah, no.
So... Going into probably Ryan's
she, her
favorite
pronouns
of the thing, Pawniard.
What a perfect Pokemon.
Oh.
Pawniard is the Pawniard.
You think he's ugly?
No, I'm torn because I'm like, wow, he looks like he could fight.
Yeah.
But he also looked like he'd be about 4 inches tall, so I'm not like
show the
quite
evolution.
So Pawniard,
sure where I'm
you don't need to worry too much about where him.
You
being
like
tiny.
chess? I feel like you like chess, you little fucking weenie.
Chess, like the game.
Yeah.
He's
the
I said chest.
Yeah.
You
I don't
like
know if
chess?
it's like a person chess.
You like this is the pawn Pokemon. So where do you think he's going? He's going to turn into Bisharp.
Bisharp. Oh,
the Bishop Pokemon.
Do you think this Pokemon is hot?
He doesn't look as good of a fighter as the child version of him. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
that's a little goofy.
No. He looks like he was just put on a lot of fancy armor. Like
you should read a book.
You should read a book.
No, you should read a book. You should go outside. You should get out.
I do all those things way more than you do.
No,
guys, everybody should play a little chess.
No,
and I am a chess teacher.
If you want an after-school chess class,
Ephraim teaches chess. This is a sick.
It's the same guy with
Fucking Pokemon.
fancier armor on.
That's what a pawn is.
And abdominals.
I do worry. What happens if he tries to sit down? You think he's gonna cut himself?
I love this Pokemon. Oh,
I think this Pokemon. I think this Pokemon is pretty sick.
I think the other guy was a better fighter.
I wish you saw.
Oh,
here's a fun one coming up. Here's a fun one
love.
coming up. You like Bouffalant?
Love.
Here's Bouffalant. I don't think in a million years I would have guessed that this would be one that you'd respond.
Growing up, we had we still do actually in my childhood home, like in my home.
You had a bull with a wig on.
We have a taxidermy buffalo head, so like chest up. You know, people have like deer heads coming out the wall.
Oh, you had
we have
buffalo
a taxidermy
head.
buffalo torso and head. It takes up like a good half of the room, but it looks really sick, and this makes me happy. It makes me think of my childhood.
Oh, that is very cool. That's very cool. That
That's
you can
sweet.
Have that. That being said, nobody likes this Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't like this Pokemon.
It's like you don't like buffaloes though.
Bit.
Yeah, we're American blooded.
You ever seen what is it? VeggieTales. Everybody loves that water buffalo.
If I like buffalo, I like it on my plate.
There you go. Now here's Rufflet. Rufflet is the little eaglet Pokemon.
So
I like that I can root him in reality.
Yeah,
a big thing for me.
Situation where I would ever use this Pokemon.
Yeah,
but I like it a whole lot.
I have kind of liked this Pokemon.
He's got
like it a
lot.
But if you tell me, Ryan, you can only take one normal flying Pokemon.
Yeah. This is probably the one.
This is the guy.
This is good.
This is adorable to me.
This is very cute. His whole gimmick.
I like a busy little confused little fucking bird.
This might surprise you. Weirdly enough, this generation of Pokemon is supposed to all be like take place in the United States. I don't know why you would ever think that, but it's based off. So Rufflet turns into Braviary, which is the American Eagle Pokemon.
Sure,
the bald eagle.
Yeah.
American Eagle.
The American
be my cologne.
That's choice. That's my favorite brand.
That's how you get all the ladies.
That's
how I got all my bitches.
That's how you dated the same girl since you were 9 years old.
I think
keep that in. Yeah. Keep that in. Keep that in, Neil.
Neil quit.
Yeah, no. Neil said you've been dating the same girl for too long. That's why he left. I love Braviary.
We love a bald eagle.
Braviary is great. Braviary is a great Pokemon.
Land of the free, home of the brave.
Amen to that, sister.
Wow.
Hey, stand up.
Hey,
America.
Remove your caps. Yeah. No, fuck that guy. Nah, Joe, I love you, baby.
Pew pew.
There you go. I always thought it was a little much. I won't.
Like
shut up! You don't like America.
You know who this guy does like?
I love America. What? This is not American.
Yeah, no, this is.
Ephraim loves this guy.
I don't love Volibee.
Yeah, he does.
That's a woman.
He loves this guy.
I don't like Volibee very much.
It's a woman. It's a baby. He's wearing a diaper.
Okay, a baby girl.
Baby
it's pink with mascara.
Volibee, I think, is
and a little heart.
I think this is
men don't have hearts.
Isn't it too close to vulva?
I think it's time to move on. The diapered Pokemon. Good
lord. Classic.
Volbeat turns into
definitely. That's a woman. That's a woman.
Yeah, no, this is someone who's working at your cafeteria.
Okay, I can't argue that.
Which is so strange.
I don't like this.
She's
Pokemon
got the hairnet. She's got everything.
I don't like this Pokemon one bit.
I don't like Vol.
No, she might be a good fighter though. She might be a good. I like a vulture. Good fighter.
I like Mandibuzz as a name, but I don't like Vol.
Could be a good fighter. Could be a good. What
is so like? It's Mandible.
Yeah.
Like which is jaw.
Yeah. And Buzz.
But what does jaw have to do with anything?
Because it opens its jaw to eat you.
Yeah.
Here's Heatmore.
I don't care about
this.
Hate it. I don't like this.
Heatmore is weird.
He's veiny.
I don't. Yeah, you're right. He's veiny.
I don't like this.
I don't like the veins.
I don't like. There's so much.
Doesn't it remind you of a dog's inflamed penis?
Yes. Veiny.
Yeah.
You know when
just
like
how it spits fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like when a black lab has its pink cock come out.
Done.
The
lipstick action is what they call it.
Coming to Disney this fall. The sequel to Lady and the Tramp, Black Lab, and Pink Cock. Here's Durant. He is
terrifying.
They're the mortal enemies of Heatmore. Heatmore is an ant-eater, and this is an ant. So they go against each other.
The ant looks way more fierce than the veiny dick.
Durant is cool. I like Durant a fair amount.
I don't know how they did this because I'm a basketball fan.
Yeah.
One of the best basketball players on the planet is Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't know how they did this. Or they just named it. It would be like it'd be like Gen 2 or 3, they name a Pokemon Jeter. Like, I don't know how they get away with it.
And what's funny is that Jeter does sound like a Pokemon.
Yeah, I just don't fucking get it.
It's
like
a durable ant.
Yeah, I know.
I know you'll never use this because it's a single stage, but I do like Durant. Now here's one that might get you, Amelia. So this is Dino. Or Dino.
He's
this
blind.
Is a little German influence. I know you like the Germans because you hate the Jews.
We cannot say that. I love the Jews probably more than the Gentiles.
We've been recording too long. I'm keeping that in, by the way. I'm keeping that in.
But I love Jews.
Hey, Amelia Dahmer loved the Jews. You heard it here first, folks.
You heard it here.
First. What I said.
If this is the first you're hearing of it,
what I said was a joke.
You don't
Amelia
know me.
Dahmer loves the Jews.
A little too much.
But don't get her mad.
Yeah, I know. But don't you won't like her when she's angry.
Yeah. So here's Dino. Dino turns into Zwilus.
Zwilus. Aye,
Zwilus.
Amelia.
I'm Zwy.
Why has he got two heads?
He's Zwy now.
He is 2. 1, 2.
1, 2.
And then you'll see what happens.
Zwilus
it goes further.
turns into Hydreigon.
Hydreigon. It's a sick Pokemon.
Like a Hydra.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Kind of cool. I like what they did there.
Hydreigon took this game by storm. Everybody used this Pokemon.
Yeah,
they thought it was
this
sick.
might actually be one of my favorites.
This is a great Pokemon.
It is a great Pokemon.
It is a great Pokemon.
I don't know if it's in my top 5.
He's a brutal Pokemon.
He's a brutal Pokemon.
I don't know if it's not. I don't know if it's in my top 5 pseudo legendaries. I don't.
You're sure? You're sure about that, brother?
No, I'm not sure about it.
You're
But
sure about that,
the field loves this Pokemon more than I do.
Yes,
and that's
that is true. That is true.
But it's still a damn good Pokemon.
Yes, I pick Haxorus over Hydreigon.
I do. I don't like the hand-head Pokemon. I don't like that.
I think it's funny.
What are you
there's
talking
an aspect of
about?
it. I do think it's very clever, and I think there's an aspect of it that's kind of fun
It's
because it
fine.
seems like he's got some sock puppets on, and I think
I know you're looking for a joke. I'm looking for something serious.
You're looking.
I'm looking serious for once.
I'm
This
looking
looks
for a
like
good
Appa.
time. Here's Larvesta.
This is Appa from Avatar.
Give it
the size. What size is this?
This thing is
I
like
know Amelia Dahmer's a size queen.
Yeah, 3 feet is bigger than
quite
I
large.
thought. Yeah, bigger than I thought. This is like a larva.
What if she was like, that's nothing? Sorry, kids. Go ahead. What Larvesta evolves
Larvesta turns into Volcarona. People argue that this is the best bug Pokemon that has ever been made.
Who cares?
The bugs gross me out.
Is this considered a legendary? What is this?
It is no.
A mythical.
It's not
This is just
it's
a
not
regular ass
anything.
Pokemon.
It's a regular ass Pokemon, but some people kind of thought of it as like a pseudo legendary, but it's not.
Is it just? It's a tick below a pseudo legendary in terms of stats.
Yes, it's kind of like
it doesn't hit 700 or whatever.
I don't know what it is. I think
Or
maybe that's the
600.
case.
To me, I don't know. I've never really been presented an opportunity to use this Pokemon, and for that reason, I sort of like just eliminate it from like my opinion, scope of opinion.
This Pokemon is also a pain in the ass to get.
For sure,
it's really hard to get this Pokemon.
I like Larva. I like this Pokemon. I like Volcarona. I just don't.
I think it's cool, but I've never found that it's worth the trouble of going.
That's what I'm saying. I like this I like
because
Volcarona.
you get it so late in the game too. Yeah.
I like Volcarona the same way I like fucking Articuno. Like I just don't care.
Here we're going into some legendary.
I like this.
This is Cobalion.
Yeah.
The next 3 Pokemon you're going to see are based off of the 3 Musketeers.
Okay.
So this is
Cobalion. Really?
Yeah, they are.
I didn't know that.
The Cobalion is the Iron Will Pokemon. He is the leader of the next 3 of these.
He is the
Pokemon.
leader?
I like
think
this
he's
guy.
supposed to be the leader. Yeah.
He looks like a leader.
I feel like he's always been an afterthought though.
I know. He's not typically the one I use, but I forget. So there's like he's the leader, and then there's the bulky guy, Terrakion.
This is my big
the cavern
Too fat.
Pokemon. He's the muscle. So there's the leader, the muscle, and then Terrakion, and then there's the last one is Virizion, which is the kind of the the rogues gallery type guy. He's the little brains of the situation.
This is your lesbian.
I think that's a
lover.
woman.
Yeah, he is a little sleek like that.
Yeah.
I always thought this was perfectly fine, but there was hardly a trio of Pokemon that I was less interested in.
I was going to say, I wonder. This beats some generations for sure. I was going to say it's the worst of all time, but it's certainly not.
No.
Like, this beats Sword and Shield's Legendaries.
Yeah.
This beats. I think this beats like the Ting-Lu stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
I don't know.
Chin Pao and is cooler than all of these.
It is, but I
ones,
don't
you
know.
Like,
I like me. I like these. I like this line. I just don't think they're anything special.
I think they're very boring.
I think they're perfectly emblematic of how just blah this.
Yeah,
this
was a generation where everybody said there were too many legendaries.
Yeah, it's true.
I like this one.
What is the legendary?
I don't give a shit.
A legendary
about any of these.
Pokemon is you can only get them once in the game, and they're arguably the most powerful of their type.
Yeah.
So this is the flying. I kind of bought into this. I thought this was fun when they did that. I never used any of that.
Purple thing.
Don't care.
So these are the
it.
genies. This
you can tell it's a genie.
Tornadus. He's got this weird. I don't know what they're based on. They're based on some Japanese mythology, and where they have these things. I don't know what they are, but.
Is it coming out of his shoulder, his back,
it's
his
coming
mouth?
That's actually his tail.
That's actually his penis.
Yeah.
oh, now I get it.
Yeah, now you get it. He has a second form where he turns into this bird.
Okay.
Less
interesting.
This is the most.
The genie's kind of cool. Like the bird, I don't care.
Then he's got two brothers, Thunderous.
Oh, more this is a cooler genie.
This is a cooler genie for sure. This is kind of the genie that
I like. He has a thinner penis.
Yeah, but you look like you'd take somebody out with that penis.
Anal beads. Yeah. I don't know what this thing is supposed to be, but it's my favorite of them.
Yeah, not a bird, so I like that.
A bird. I think this is
a little
cool.
fucking horse.
Yeah, like a little pony or something. I like that. And then
take my horse.
Oh, what happened to Landorus? I guess he's coming at some point. Then there was Reshiram. The Reshiram was the box art legendary,
That's kind of cool.
The mascot of the game.
You're a Reshiram guy, right?
No, I like Zekrom.
I like Zekrom.
Zekrom is my favorite of them.
A lot of people like this guy. Again, I know you like white, so you probably like this one. Go to the Zekrom one.
Zekrom. So this is
you're not
Fire
like
Dragon.
I like this just fine.
This is the Fire Dragon. The thing that
Vast White.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
It's a tough read.
And then Deep Black. Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Zekrom is the other one. This is the lightning. The lightning one. This is when I have to be. It's taken me this long to get into this in this generation. I think this is when the story got lame. I think that these
never
Pokemon,
cared about the story.
These Pokemon, we used to have Pokemon that like legendaries that were like the god of fire, the god of water. These are the gods of ideals and truths. You know, like what the fuck is that?
I can't even tell what this is.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like,
it's a tough read.
You know, what's the Zekrom's gonna give me some hard to face facts? You know, what am I supposed to deal with that? I think Zekrom is stupid. But he is the one I picked.
I like Zekrom.
I gotta say, Vast White is a bit better.
Oh dear, Deep Black. I don't know what they were thinking. Here's
Black.
Landorus.
The other
the last genie.
My least favorite genie. My least favorite genie.
I don't understand that.
No, but you see, he's got a big, thick cock.
So
what do you think about that?
I don't know.
I don't like that.
This one doesn't look like the other ones, and I never really understood
that.
I really hate his cat version.
I know, but this thing is everywhere. This is like the most famously overused legendary of all time.
I just don't like it.
I don't like it.
You telling me legendaries that you can get once, and then you're saying it's overused?
It's overused.
I thought you just get it once.
What I mean is that the second that people got this one, they used it with every other game. Even in games where you weren't supposed to get him, they brought him in and used him.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Here's Kyurem. Kyurem is the combination of those other two dragons. I don't know
what two. I already forgot the other dragons.
The white one and the.
You got to scroll down.
Oh,
yeah. So
he's got two forms.
Yes.
White
zoom out
Kyurem.
just a touch. And
honestly, I kind of like all three look like fighters.
There you go.
They all are kind of fighters, but again, this was just this was a series of legendaries I could not get excited about. I thought it was too. I
felt like the whole generation. I was just like, oh my god, can we get to the next generation? I felt like I just am not interested.
This is
in this.
Yeah, it's weird. I wonder if there's anybody who goes like ham for this generation.
I think it's like it's probably like a generational, like an age thing, right?
Yeah.
What year would you say this was?
This was like
2017.
No.
We were old.
It was like 2000. It was like 2012. It was like
still old.
Was it that late?
Maybe not even that late. I think it was like 2011, 2012.
So we're still too old.
Here's Keldeo. Keldeo is the fourth little musketeer. He's their little guy who's training with them. He's learning how to hang out.
Like a My Little Pony of sorts.
Yes. And then if you get him special, he gets this fancy horn and a little beret on.
So the Three Musketeers situation, was that a foreshadowing to France for Next Generation?
I don't know. I think people did kind of
because they did do that. That is French, right?
Yeah, that is the French. I think the Three Musketeers, or is it Spanish?
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It might be either one. I think it might be.
Ya tu sabe.
Keldeo. Yeah, I'm not crazy about Keldeo. Again, this
generation just doesn't
These dumb
fucking end.
floating bugs look useless.
So this is Meloetta. She's the singer Pokemon.
No one needs a singer.
Yeah, she's the singer Pokemon. Look, her hair. I think her hair is kind of clever. They're cliff notes or
they're
like
all
music
kind of
notes.
clever.
Yeah.
Dude,
well, not fucking Stunfisk.
I can't wait for this generation to end.
Yeah.
What a Pokemon that did not need to happen.
Yeah. No, this was too much. And she has a little dancer form too.
Yeah. I have a dancer for you.
How pleasant for her.
How pleasant for her. And then
pirouette form.
And
disgusting.
then lastly, we are with Genesect.
Yep.
Genesect is the last Pokemon.
This is the last one?
This is the last
one. How do you
one.
know that?
It is.
I looked up ahead of time.
Okay.
I mean, what is it to say? It's a cool Pokemon. I think this is probably the best of the little fun mythicals they added in all this. The only one I would want, but again, I often forget.
Amelia, do you have thoughts on this Pokemon?
The thoughts is he looks like he'd be tall and a cool fighter, but also you're going to tell me he's like 4 inches. Realistically, like he looks tall, but
what's wrong with 4 inches?
And some people think that's plenty.
This is just emblematic of like just quantity over quality. Like I just don't care about Genesect at this point. You've hit me over the head too many times this generation. I don't care. Genesect is fine. I like the gimmick where you put a fucking CD-ROM into his back.
He'll change types.
And that's great. I just don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't care at all.
It's too much.
I wish they did something with the Kabutops.
I wish they did too.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of clever.
Call it.
But that's it. That's all of them. I think
it was a lot.
It is a lot. Jesus Christ.
I would argue it's too many.
Roll that intro.
Can we say
a lot of great Pokemon, way more great Pokemon than I anticipated.
I totally disagree. I went into this thinking, well, it's an older gen. There must be some here that are pretty solid. And I am trying to, I think maybe 10 out of 150 more
I think
are actually kind of good.
The thing that I would argue is that I think this generation has a handful that are like really awesome. And I don't think I think this generation might have 5 really awesome Pokemon.
Yeah.
Where like many other generations have 3 or 4.
I don't know. I mean,
now this generation might have like 15 or 20 awful Pokemon.
We're about to.
It's a lot of awful.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying
versus
that.
just like meh.
I want to be very clear. I'm not arguing that this generation is great.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm just saying it has more like Chandelure, fucking Excadrill.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah,
like I'm saying, like there are a lot of really great Pokemon that I forgot were in this generation.
Yeah. It's frustrating to me.
Fucking Axorus.
This was the first time. This was the first time I was like, "Oh no!" Like I'm starting to nod.
Ferrothorn. There's a lot of great Pokemon in this generation that are just fucking sullied by the Stunfisks and the fucking.
But more than the just awful Pokemon they have here, I think there's an overwhelming amount of meh in this Pokemon.
Absolutely,
I
totally agree.
Which is sad. Like
totally
even
agree.
with like other generations, I think that have like lots of bad Pokemon. I think I'll even remember that as like, oh shit, look at that generation. Like this is
just so unmemorable.
This is I struggle to remember someone like Mincino and Cincino. Like what? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I hate it.
So it's frustrating, and I think even Pokemon kind of agrees. Where like they don't use these Pokemon so much anymore. When's the last time you saw Ducklet in anything?
It's true. I mean, but even that, it's a solid Pokemon,
and it is. I mean, that's not even one of the bad ones, but it's like. I don't know. I don't know. We're about to move into the heavy hitters, right? Like we're going into Gen 4, Gen 3, Gen 2, Gen 1.
Which I don't know
if going backwards.
We're going backwards. For us, they're for sure heavy hitters, but I wonder, I wonder how generational it is. Like, I wonder how many people that we're gonna get watching this and be like, "You didn't like Black and White, you didn't like Gen 5," which is like fine. Like, let us know in the comments. I hope you would. But it's just like, man, for us, Gen 4 and Gen 3, I feel like that's our like sweet spot.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know.
I know it's
I think you're allowed to have.
I think you're allowed to like whatever game you like. Like I remember, this is the game they put difficulty and you could have a harder version or an easier version. I think that's cool. I know this is when they started doing more story. I didn't like that so much, but I know a lot of people did.
I didn't care.
They had you could go and be a little Hollywood actor, and that was fun in this version too.
Could be my nipples out.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just it felt like
tits out for the Pokemon.
Yeah, tits out for the Pokemon. It just felt like every time they did this, they were just scattershot. It felt like a big fucking shotgun to the face of like, here's something. There's something in here. You'll like something in this.
I understand.
You know?
I understand. I have many. I've voiced all my concerns with this generation.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect generation. Start thinking about your favorite 2 or 3 Pokemon and your least favorite 2 or 3 Pokemon. While we do this, hey, if you made it this far in the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. Ask any question. You know, what's going on? What's happening? What it is? What it do?
We didn't do any questions.
Oh, you want to do a question really quick?
Yeah.
Did anyone ask you any questions?
Nope.
Galen sent us one.
Oh, classic.
Where did I put my phone?
My newest follower.
Yeah, your newest follower.
Oh, wait, no. Galen also asked... Yeah, what is Galen's question?
Galen asked, Ephraim, have you finally managed to get your license?
Have you?
I have not.
She's so invested.
She's very invested.
I love it.
I have not gotten my license just yet. I have... I was supposed to do a test on my birthday. And then there was too much going on, and I canceled.
Not a road test.
No, a road test. Like I was supposed to do the road test on my birthday.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, and that's why I was
Could you pass a road test? Are you confident you could pass a road test?
No, not. I was doing well to the point where I'm like, I could totally pass the road test, and then I dented the car.
Oh god.
Yeah. And then I dented the car, and so I'm like, oh,
what a child!
I flew too close to the sun.
Nothing wrong with that.
You damn Icarus.
Careful, Icarus. Galen asked me a question in my DMs. I forgot to say. She asked, "What was this lady's name?" This is Bella. Mm-hmm. This, funnily enough, was my birthday present from Amelia Dahmer last year. This is from the Reptarium, Brian Barczyk. This is actually based on a real blue iguana. So yeah, Bella. And funnily enough, before she even knew that, like, this fucking lizard was named Bella Hop.
Bella Hop.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that when I bought
funny,
Bella.
Right? Yeah.
There was options. Cool. I could have got a different one. I thought Bella was the cutest.
Bella is
that.
Cute. Bella's here. This is Bella. Reptarium. Brian Barczyk. He has pancreatic cancer.
Oh, no.
You're actually the third person to. Well, you were the first, but it's come up 3 times in my life, which is actually wild that other people are watching the Reptarium videos.
Yeah, and this guy's pancreatic cancer. It's terrible.
I can't believe so many of my
go check out the Reptarium.
Talking about him.
This is terrible news.
I know. He's trying to open up an aquarium too.
If the Reptarium wants to sponsor Bellhop Productions,
yeah, let us know.
I have a funny feeling he doesn't.
I'll let him know next time I'm in Michigan.
Yes, exactly. If you want to donate
to Brian
Barczyk.
Please like, please subscribe, please comment, all those things.
Yeah,
then check us out.
And hey, if you're listening on any of the audio apps, leave a 5-star review. Or if you don't want to leave 5-star, leave 4-star review. That's cool. If you want to leave 3-star review, don't do it. Instead, just email Bellhop Productions LLC at gmail.com with any constructive criticism you might have. And we'll implement it, we'll digest it, we'll sit on it, we'll discuss it, all those good things.
All those things.
And it'll all be okay.
Yeah.
But if you say, fuck all that, hey, we just want to give you money, Don't give it to Brian Barchett. I'll tell you what you do. You go to our Teespring. Down in the description below, you buy a t-shirt, you buy a used condom, you buy a vibrator for Amelia, you buy all of those things, and we just get money, and it helps us pay the rent. Isn't that fantastic?
Or instead of buying a vibrator from me, you just buy one and send it to me. That's
Nope.
You could do that too.
You could do that too.
No, give me the money, and I'll buy it for her.
Yeah, that's
I want Ryan picking out
I'm gonna buy Amelia Dahmer's vibrator. You got it.
I think if this video gets 100 likes, Ryan buys me a vibrator.
You heard it here first, folks.
Guys, if we could get
100 likes,
please.
I buy Amelia Dahmer a vibrator.
And we'll see. What kind are you gonna get? One of the little travel ones?
Oh, don't ruin the surprise.
I'll tell you this, there's gonna be suction. If you don't want to do that, we have plenty of other shit.
We've got plenty of other channels. Check out our OnlyFans.
Please be swift in talking about 3 ways to survive. No, tell them about the new video that we did.
There are other channels. Of course, there are other channels. 3 Ways to Survive. We do scary stuff over there. Another fucking Let's Play where we do video game stuff. We haven't posted on either of those channels in 37 years. But we do have a new video out that came out on Sunday. We're hoping that you checked it out. Maybe it was a little confusing that you thought, oh, this is part of the podcast, and then it's not. This is a different thing that we were just trying to reward our longtime listeners.
Our faithful.
No, we had fun. We created a new Pokemon type. It was the space type. We were trying to do it in preparation for, I think at this point, they've already talked about in the new DLC that's coming out. And we'll see. Maybe that has something to do with that. I haven't looked at it yet. But yes, it is. All in the same vein as that. I spent maybe 75 hours working on it. So if we could get it up to 75 minutes of watch time, that would be great.
Amelia Dahmer, your favorite and least favorite Pokemon of this generation.
I like the little yellow one, the baldy with the eyes. But I will say, points for creativity is the flame. Flame and his evolution.
Lampent.
Yeah, least favorites. There was like a blue and a pink, like floating speck of dust.
Jellicent.
Yeah, not a fan, and I wasn't a fan of the gears. I hated the gears.
Clink, clang, and
a
clink.
woman
and
of taste. A woman of taste.
A woman of taste.
Also, let's
what they say.
Let the people know where they can follow you. Where can they follow you?
Oh, me be Amelia on Instagram, Amelia Dahmer on TikTok.
When's the next Joke Lab?
September, maybe October. I wonder if the late still flooded. We gotta get a venue first.
It's enough out of you. Do you have anything else to say?
I got nothing else to say.
All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, can we turn the air conditioning on?
Wait, we have to do one. We have to do an intro.
Do another thing. Okay.
It's so hot.
Just tell everybody. Introduce the episode and then do everything.
I fucked it up last time.
I know you did. It's fine.